Hey guys, good morning. Guys, can you see me? If you're able to see me, type yes in the chat box so that we can get started. Okay, good morning everyone. So fine. Great. So fine guys, so let's get started with today's session. So yesterday, I think yesterday I mean on Friday, right? I started arrays. Hope you have practiced that. And as part of the arrays, I covered the single dimensional arrays in all the ways. Now let's move on to the next item, that is two-dimensional arrays. Okay, two-dimensional arrays. Fine. So for that, I'll open Eclipse IDE, and here, so I'll create a new package. Arrays two, I'll say, just some random name I'm giving. Fine. So let's move on to the two-dimensional array. So what are two-dimensional arrays? As you already have understood one single-dimensional arrays in the previous session. Similarly, we have two-dimensional arrays where two-dimensional array is nothing but array of single-dimensional arrays. Okay. What are two-dimensional arrays? Two-dimensional array is nothing but an array of single-dimensional array. What does it mean? I'll tell you. So when you create an object for a two-dimensional array, what will happen in the computer memory and all? If I explain, that you will understand now. So for that, I'll switch to Eclipse IDE, and here I'll create a new class. Just name this as one with main method. So inside this main method, I'm going to create a two-dimensional array that is new. Otherwise, int, two square brackets you provide. A is equal to new int of, again, two square brackets you provide. Here, you have to, in the first one, you have to provide how many single dimensional arrays. For example, I'll say two single dimensional arrays. In each and every single dimensional array, how many values? Three elements. Okay, the first single dimensional array, three elements. Second single dimensional array, three elements. Okay, total how many single dimensional arrays? Two. And in that each and every single dimensional arrays, how many elements? Three. That's the concept. This is a two-dimensional array, guys. The moment you create an object for this two-dimensional array, in the computer memory, let's say this is a computer memory. In the computer memory, memory will be allocated. Okay, memory will be allocated for this particular array. Okay, some memory got allocated for this particular array. So this particular array is divided into two slots. Why? Why it is divided into two slots? Because I mentioned how many single dimensional arrays in this two-dimensional array. Everyone type in the chat box. You can type in the chat box if you want. Okay. So why that memory allocated for this array is divided into two slots? Because I mentioned there should be two single dimensional arrays. These are two. Everyone type two single dimensional arrays in the chat. This one is important. Everyone has to remember two single dimensional arrays. Two single dimensional arrays is something you have to type in the chat. Okay. This is very important to understand two dimensional arrays. Okay. So in every, there are two single dimensional arrays. Yes. There are two. This is first single dimensional array memory, and this is second single dimensional array memory. In the first single dimensional array memory, how many elements will be there? Total, how many elements will be there in the first single dimensional array? Three elements. So here I have to divide this into how many slots? This first array I have to divide into how many slots? 3 slots like this. Similarly, there is another single dimensional array which again has 3 elements. So here in the bottom also, I have to divide into how many slots? 3 slots. First slot, second slot, third slot. Okay. First single dimensional array, second single dimensional array. Total how many single dimensional arrays? 1, 2. In each and every single dimensional arrays, how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got the idea, guys? Got the idea now? What are two-dimensional arrays? Is it clear conceptual wise for now? So if for example, this single dimensional array will have the index as 0. The first single dimensional array will have the index 0, guys. What about the second single dimensional array? Will have the index what? The first single dimensional array is having the index 0. Then second single dimensional will have the index as, yes, 1, correct. And now in each and every single dimensional array, there are 3 elements. The first element in the first single dimensional array will have the index as 0. Then okay. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, fine. So fine. The first single dimensional array, first element will be what? 0. Then followed by this will have 1 as the index. Second element of the first single dimensional array will have the 1 as the index. And third element of the first single dimensional array will have the index as 2. Same thing applies here also. For this second single dimensional array, also the first element will be there at the index 0. Otherwise, I'll write it here. The second element of the second single dimensional array, we have the index as 1. The third element of this second single dimensional will have the index as 2. So this is a possibility. Now, if I have to refer to this particular element that I am moving my mouse into, so what will be the index, guys? A combination of two index, 0, 0, right? 0, 0 means this one. What about 0, 1? 0, 1 means this one. 0, 2 means this one. 1, 0 means this one. 1, 1 means this one. 1, 2 means this one. Is it clear, guys? What is a two-dimensional array? Is it clear for you? Two-dimensional array is an array of single dimensional arrays. It's an array of, you see, it's an array, right? Each and array here, it is an array of single dimensional arrays. Each and every array element is a single dimensional array again. That is a two-dimensional array. Okay, that is nothing but a two-dimensional array. If you understand like this, two-dimensional array is very easy, guys. Okay, two-dimensional array is very easy if you understand the concepts like this. Okay, it's an array of single dimensional arrays. Here, how many single dimensional arrays are there? 2. In each and every single dimensional arrays, how many elements are there? 3 elements are there. That's what is the concept. Very simple. Okay. Already this one is demonstrated to you with an example, and it's if you remember this line, it's very easy to understand what is a two-dimensional array. Okay. So diagrammatic representation, I already have done that. Okay, I showed you here, right? This is a diagrammatical representation. So let's see what is there here. You see, two-dimensional array is an array of single. Each and every element of this array is again a single dimensional array. Okay. First element is a single dimensional array. So it's better to represent like this than this one that is shown in the diagram. This is a conceptual wise, this is a thing, but each and every element can be split into 3 parts. Okay. First element of the array is a single dimensional array, 3 slots. The second slot of the single, again 3 slots like that. Okay, the same thing in a different way I demonstrated there. Now let's move on to the practicals. So theory is clear for you, I guess. Let's move on to the practicals, guys. I am going to demonstrate how to declare, create, initialize, and access the two-dimensional array now. Okay. So already I have declared and created a two-dimensional array. This part is clear for everyone. How to declare and create a two-dimensional array is clear for you. There are two single-dimensional arrays, and each and every single-dimensional array has 3 elements in it. Okay. That is clear for everyone. Right. Fine. Now the next part is, yes, great. Good to know that. Any questions you can ask me, guys, no problem. Okay. Any point of time. And if anyone is new to this batch, you just stay till the end of the meeting. I would like to talk to you. Okay. Anyone new to this batch? Anyone joined today is new to the batch? Just type me in the chat box if you are new to the, just type me. Sunil is new. Apart from Sunil, Renuka, then any other people new to the batch? If this is the first session, Raju Singh. Apart from Sunil, Renuka, Raju Singh, any other people are new to this batch? Okay, Sunil, Renuka, and Raju Singh, just go with this session for now. And at the end of that, we will talk about what to do and all. Okay, just be there. Is that fine for you guys? Is that fine for you if I talk to you at the end of the sessions? Okay, fine. Just let's go with this. Okay. So I'm going to demonstrate declaring, creating, initializing, and accessing the two-dimensional array. Okay. Demonstrate declaring, creating, and initializing and accessing the two-dimensional array. Already declaration creation is over. The next part is initializing. How to initialize? It's very simple to initialize. So type here, the name of this array is A. Two-dimensional array is A of square brackets, 2 square brackets you have to provide. For example, if I have to store something into this, I have to give 0, 0, right? So I'll give 0, 0 here. I'll enter 0 and 0. A of 0, 0 is equal to, let's say 9. A of 0, 1. So here 9 will be stored. When I say A of 0, 0, 9 will be stored. Sorry. And here A of 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay. Next one is A of 0, 1. I'm just saying 5. So here 5 will be stored. The next one is 0, 2. A of 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Now 0, 2. Index will start from 0, right? As you already know from the single dimensional array I have covered in the yesterday's session, index of arrays will always start from 0. A of 2. A of 0, 2 is equal to, let's say 7. Here 7 will be stored. Okay. Then A of 1, 0. Okay. 1, 0. Next one is A of 1, 0. Let's say 6. A of 1, 1. 8. A of 1, 2. That is, let's say 3. 6, 8, 3. A of 1, 0 is 6. A of 1, 1 is 8. A of 1, 2 is 3. Okay, like this. This is a two-dimensional array, guys. Okay, this is a two-dimensional array. Fine. Now, initializing the two-dimensional array is done. Now, let's move on to the next one. That is accessing the two-dimensional array elements. It is very simple to access. The same way, guys. System.out.println. System.out.println. Here, if I say A00, what will be printed, guys? What will be printed in the output when I say A of 0, 0 here? Yes, 9 will be printed, right? Yes, right. You guys are right. 9 will be printed. I say system.out. println a of 0, 1. Then 5 will be printed. Then system.out.println a of 0, 2. Then 7 will be printed. Then system.out.println a of 1, 0. Here 6 will be printed. System.out.println a of 1, 1. Here 8 will be printed. System.out.println a of 1, 2. Here 3 will be printed. Okay. 9, 5, 7, 6, 8, 3. This is how the elements will be printed, guys. Okay. So let's run this code and see whether we are able to print all the array elements. These are all the array elements. This array element, this is another element. Okay. 9, 5, 7, 6, 8, 3. Okay. So we got the output printed 9, 5, 7, 6, 8, 3. So is this program clear for everyone? Getting questions? Just wait. Rishi is asking me, how to declare 2D array if we have two arrays. In 2D array, the first array contains 2 elements and second array contains 3 elements. Okay. How that is possible? Okay. How to declare 2D array if we have two arrays in 2D array, that is first single dimensional array has 2 elements, whereas second single dimensional array has 3 elements. There is a way, guys. Okay. There is a way to do that. So you are saying it's not fixed in size, right? It's not fixed in size. So I'm just kind of thinking. It's been a while I have checked that, but let me confirm that. Okay. So different sizes, right? Let me go with ChatGPT and let's find it out. But shortcut representation, it's very easy, okay, to figure it out. So in shortcut representation, we can do definitely, but in this static representation, I don't think we can do in a different way. Let's try to see that. How to create a two-dimensional array having different having first single having two single dimensional arrays and where first one is having 2 elements and second one having 3 elements, let's say. This is the thing you are asking, right? Okay. In Python, it is okay. What about in Java? What about in Java? Yeah, I told you, right? Shortcut representation they used. Okay. Fixed way, it's not possible, but shortcut representation you can use. Whatever I told you, that's the correct one. I thought of seeing if there is any fixed representation, okay, which I don't remember, but shortcut representation is fine. Okay. This way you can do shortcut representation wise, but fixed wise, there is no way, right? Okay. I don't think that is possible with fixed representation. Okay, fine. So that's it. That's the answer. Okay. So with the shortcut, I'll go to the shortcut representation of this array where you can see that. Okay, that's happening. If you write like this, there are two single dimensional arrays. Each and every single dimensional array, we have 3 elements. you don't provide this part, you see, I can leave it actually. That means there is a possibility also. So let's see. I'm not getting any error here, there. One of three, I'll say, is equal to some two, I'll say. I think it's accepting. System dot out dot println a of one of three. Let's try to print it out. Two should be printed. Run as Java application. No. Null pointer affixation cannot. So there is what is the problem? Yes, if I don't specify the size, I'm not getting any error. But ultimately, if I don't remove this, I'm getting an error. But if I do something, it's not giving me any error, but allowing me. The problem is it's not taking, right? So is there any? Yeah, I'll try to do that. I'll try to explore that. Just give me a second. That's a good question, but yes, correct. Okay, 1 minute. Close it. Intentionally, I missed the size to see if there is any possibility, guys. Okay, it's not like I just removed it. Okay. Is this possible with actual representation of array instead of the shortcut representation of array? Okay. So here you see they left it out, this part, and here two-dimensional array of 0. Again, they have created this separately, and again they have created this separately. Okay. This is a way to do. Okay. So I think we have found a way. Fine. Let's not disturb this one. It's a basic one. Now the question has come, where can we create a two-dimensional array where, for example, here two arrays are there. First array should have one size and second array should have another size. Here we already got a solution, guys. Okay, this way we can do it. Let's try to do it. Okay, 2.java I'll create class 2. Let's try to crack this. That's a good question. Now let's create a two-dimensional array again. Integer array a is equal to new int of 2. I'll not give the second one. I'll intentionally keep it blank. Okay. But what I have to do here is I have to say a of 0. A of 0 means what? The first array or not? You see here, the first part is all about how many single dimensional arrays. A of 0 is the first single dimensional array. I have to declare this, guys. Okay. I have to declare this first single dimensional array. Int a of 0 is equal to new int of 3. I don't know whether I have to do like this. Let's see the code. Okay, so I have to simply assign. I don't have to declare this. A of 0 is equal to new int of 3. That means in these two single dimensional arrays, the first single dimensional array, I'm giving the size as 3. So how many elements I can store? And similarly, A of 1 is the second single dimensional array, for which I'm giving the size as, let's say, 4. Now you do the thing. Okay. In the first, there are two single dimensional arrays. I have not given the size because I want to give separate sizes for each and every single dimensional array. First single dimensional array, I'm giving the size 3. For second single dimensional array, I'm giving the size 4. Now, if I write down something like this, where a of 0, 0, the first single dimensional array, 3 elements are there. So I can give up to 3 elements. 9, a of 0, 1 is 5. Then a of 0, 2 is 7. So 3 elements are completed in the first single dimensional array. A of 0 is the first single dimensional array, whereas A of 1 here is the second single dimensional array. So in the A of 1 of 0, I can add 4 elements. 6, A of 1, 1, 8, A of 1, 2, I'll say 2, A of 1, 3, up to 3. Here I'll say 3. That's it. Okay. Now in the first single dimensional array, I'm storing 3 elements. In the second single dimensional array, I'm storing 4 elements. Okay. So let's print it out. System.out.println A of 0, 0. I'll just copy paste this part. And I'll just copy paste this just to save the time. 3 elements only, right? Up to 3 elements is enough. A of 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Now A of 1, 0. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. Fine, 4 elements. In the first single dimensional array, there are 3 elements. In the second single dimensional array, there are 4 elements. Let's run this and see whether we are getting an output. Is it working? Yes, it is working, guys. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? How to create a 2-dimensional array where individual single dimensional arrays have different sizes again. Is everyone clear with this? How to create 2-dimensional arrays where each and every single dimensional array has different sizes in it. Okay. This is a way to do it, guys. Okay. This is a program to do it. Or you can go with the shortcut representation, which is easy than this. Okay. But as the question has come in the chat, I have explained this. Fine. But we don't have to go there for Selenium automation. That much knowledge is not required, but it's okay. It's a good question. And I have tried my level best in answering. That's fine. Okay. So yes, it can take duplicate values, Rishi. Rishi, it will take duplicate values, no problem. Why? Because what is the differentiation? What is the differentiation? Rishi, why it is taking duplicate values? Why duplicate values can be stored into the array elements? Can anyone say how duplication is possible in arrays? You see here, for example, if I take this, I can store 9 here, 9 here, 9 here, 9 here, 9 here, 9 here. It will accept duplicate values. Based on what it is differentiating these duplicate values, tell me. Even though there are, yes, index. You are right, guys. Index, because there is an index, right? Everything has a separate unique index. Unique index is there. Though you provide duplicate values here, because of the index, this duplicate value will be different from the another duplicate value because of the index. Yes, it's the index based. Since there is an index, duplicate values are allowed. Okay. Correct. Correct, guys. Index is the key reason why duplicate values can be stored into the array. Very good questions I am getting today. So first thing is that can we create 2-dimensional arrays having different sizes? This is one thing. Okay. Can we store duplicate values into the array elements? Yes, that is possible because of the index, right? That's possible because of the index.
Hello, sir.
Yes. One more question I got. Yeah, you want to ask anything?
Yes, sir. Sir, అక్కడ అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఫస్ట్ అరేలో 2 ఎలిమెంట్స్ స్టోర్ అయ్యి తర్వాత సెకండ్ అరేలో 3 ఎలిమెంట్స్ స్టోర్ అయ్యాలన్నారు కదా, కానీ మీరు లాస్ట్ చూపించిన కోడ్ లో 4 ఎలిమెంట్స్ స్టోర్ చేసి చూపించారు.
Yes, yes.
బట్ అడిగింది
So what he asked is here you see the first program I have demonstrated, right? There are 2 single dimensional arrays, right? 2 means 2 single dimensional array or not? Is this?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
In every single dimensional array, there is a fixed size of elements. The first single dimensional, only 3 elements are allowed. The second single dimensional array also 3 elements only, right? That means tomorrow you have here 4 here, let's say. In every 4 single dimensional array, how many elements will be there? 3. But his question is, can we create an array in such a way that, okay, For example, this size, the number of elements in individual single dimensional arrays, can they vary from first array to the second array? That is a question he was asking me. So what I did is, if I, here first thing is 2. 2 means 2 single dimensional arrays. In the first A of 0 means first single dimensional array. How many elements can be stored? The first single dimensional, how many elements can be stored with this declaration? 3. In the A of 1 means, here A of 1, 0, 1, 2, only 2 elements are, 2 arrays are possible here. A of 0 means first array, 3 elements can be stored. In the second array, A of 1, how many elements can be stored? 4 elements. That's how we can, here by making it blank and giving the declaration like this, we can do that. So that's why I'm able to assign 3 elements to the first single dimensional array and 4 elements to the second single dimensional array. Now is it clear?
సార్ ఒకవేళ అక్కడ 9th లైన్ లో మనము 2 ఇచ్చి 10th లైన్ లో 3 ఇస్తే పాసిబుల్ అవుతుందా సార్?
Here 2 and 3, yeah. So if it is 2 and 3, that means in the first single dimensional array, okay, there will be only 2 elements. You cannot store 3 elements here. Okay, only these 2 elements can be stored. And in the second single dimensional array, 3 elements. Here 4 elements are there. I have to comment out the 4th one. Now it will be possible.
Oh, okay, sir.
You got the idea, right?
You, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
First single dimensional 2 elements. Second, this is the size of individual single dimensional arrays. Okay, that's the reason we have given like that. Okay. So again, I will make it 3, 4 so that there will not be any errors. Fine. Hope everyone is clear now. Yes, this is a jagged array, right? You guys are clear. Okay, the name of this array is jagged array. I don't know whether they will call this as jagged array in Java, but in Python, because I have moved from different programming languages, I don't remember, guys. That's why I keep help of ChatGPT, etc. Because I move from Java to Python, Python to C#, so I get confused what is there in what. Okay, so the major concepts I remember, but when you go to advanced topics, I don't just try to remember. Why? Because I may feel that this may be in Python, not in Java, something like that. I have to cross check, okay? But I can grasp it very fastly, okay? That's okay. So,
I don't own that.
Yeah, do we call them as jagged arrays in, that is one question. So let me also figure it out, okay? In Python or something, they are calling that as jagged arrays, but here, can we call these arrays as jagged arrays in Java? Yeah, maybe it can also be called as jagged arrays in Java, guys. Okay, yeah, tell me your question. Any other question?
Yeah, I don't. Could you please go to that program?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, in that, if we write again a of 1, 3, that single dimensional array with a new value, what will take them? That's for example.
Which line do you mean to say? Which line?
19. Again, I put one more value as 19 duplicate value. Just instead of 3, I will replace. Not like that.
This?
Again, one more value.
Right
Like
again, same code.
Same code, yeah. 19th line with the same code. You can replace. You can add one more line like F1. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll give 3 here. That's what you are saying,
Yes.
huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
So simple. What happens with variables? I think that the same thing will happen. You are updating the value of this array element. Simple words, right?
Okay.
Actually, you are initializing this array element with 9 value, and then you are updating that with 3. So 3 will be considered most probably. Okay. Instead of 9, 3 will be printed. You see, right?
Okay. Okay.
Updation is happening, nothing much. Okay. So the simple question is, can we update the array elements? That's it, right?
Yes.
Arun, can you open the program?
Yeah, 1 minute. Okay. Let me. Yeah. Tell me.
Okay, here A of 0, 0 is row number 0 and column number 0. 0, 1 is row 0 and column 1. And coming to the 7th line, what is this? same as 12, 13, 14, or this is different? I'm getting confused.
This one.
Yeah, 12th to 19th is row number and next number is column number, right? 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2.
Yeah, this first thing is row, you can say. Okay, if you
Yes,
understand in row wise,
yes,
you see, this is row, we generally say. Okay,
yes.
this is the first row having the index 0. Okay, if you see this diagram, here 0 is there.
Yes,
This is the first row, right?
yes. I got the declaration.
Mhm.
Open the program once. Seventh, row number 7th, int 2, 7th.
This one,
Yeah. Uh,
into 2.
what is this here?
This one,
Yes.
this one we are not giving because we want to. You see how many single dimensional arrays are there here? First of all, 2, right?
2.
That is clear for you, right? But I don't
Yes.
want to fix the size of this two single dimensional arrays to have the same size. For example, first single dimensional array should have the 3 elements only. Second single dimensional array also should have the same
Oh,
size.
okay, okay.
I
Okay,
want to vary
here.
this. I want to vary the sizes. So for that, some
Okay.
extra 2 lines have written here
Okay, okay.
to decide
And
this
here,
part. Yeah. Hmm.
2 means in a row only, right? In your opinion?
Yes, 2 means row only here. This is
Oh, okay, okay.
is columns anyhow in my case. Okay.
Okay, okay,
But
got it.
number of columns will differ. In the first row, I want 3 columns. In the second row, I want 4 columns, like that. Okay.
Okay, okay.
You got it right?
Yes.
Yes. Any other questions, guys?
1 minute, Arun. Here,
Yeah.
a of 0, we are giving int of 3. How can we say that it is related to column declaration only?
So see here, if you are saying a
Mm,
of 0, if you are
Yes,
saying a of 0, for example, this is a, right, completely. Okay. A
yes,
is
yes.
referring to this memory location. Now,
Mm,
if I say a of 0, this will be considered. Na?
yes.
Co- uh,
Okay, okay.
Columns will not be considered. That's why a of 0
Oh,
means single dimensional array. If I say a of 1,
okay,
this is second single dimension.
okay,
Simple words.
okay.
Okay.
Clear, clear, Arun.
For a single dimensional array, we are assigning the size. That is columns. Now, this second thing will be column anyhow. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Got it, na? Okay.
Yes.
So, any other questions, guys? Yeah, we can get array index out of bounds exception when you go behind the size. For example, for the first single dimensional array, there are 3 elements. If you try to assign the 4th element, you will get array index out of bounds exception. In the second single dimensional array, we can store 4 elements. We have stored 4 here. If you try to assign a of 1 4 here, you'll get the array index out of bounds exception. Okay, Pawan, you're asking me that question, right? Array index out of bounds exception. I told you that answer.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show Pawan. I'll show in shortcut form also. I'm going there. Okay, don't worry. So for now, this part is clear for everyone. Just type C in the chat box if these 2 variations are clear. Yeah, that's what I told you, right? Balu, you are asking me another question. Yes, Balu. Have you asked me any question, Balu?
No, sir.
No,
Sir,
right?
actually,
You asked it
sir.
earlier, I guess, right? Fine,
Yes,
got it.
sir. Yes, sir.
Fine. I thought some missing. Okay, fine, no problem. I think everyone is clear now. So let's move on to the next one. I'll just close these parts. So what is the next part we have here? This part is over. Now shortcut representation. How to create shortcut representation is very easy, guys. Okay, you'll understand very easily. So
Sir, hello.
yeah,
Sir, I have pinged the shot, so that is my doubt. So can you please?
sir. For suppose array size is 4, but we have enter only 3 elements. Is there facing any issues? What will happen if you don't initialize? That's what is the thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am
Yeah.
not getting any compiler error, but by default, array is object oriented, but each and every element in the array is, in that case, it is an integer type. So I am guessing it should take maybe I have not tried that, but I am just guessing that it may take a default value like 0 or something. But let's try that also. Okay. So your question here is very simple. If I go here, let's say 2, 3 are there. One of the element I'll not give. In that case, what will happen? You are meant to say. And if I try to print it out, even though I'm not assigning any value here for a of 1, 2, I'm trying to print out a of 1, 2, what will happen? Let's see. A default value will come. I'm just guessing. Yeah, default value 0 came as I expected. Okay. So how this default value comes, I'll explain. Okay. And there are some basics for that. For that we have to go beyond the arrays. Okay. I'll tell you what is the reason. I'll just give some example here. I'll just I'll create a class like 3 class. And in that I'll give some example with main method and all. So there are few things we have to understand in Java for this. Okay. So the variables that I created inside the method are called as local variables or global variables. Tell me guys, the variables that I create inside the methods are local or global? Local, right? As PN is saying, everyone is saying local. It's local variables. Okay. For local variables, you cannot use the local variables without initializing the values. For example, if I say int a here, and if I try to say system.out.println a, if I try to print the value of a, I'm getting a compiler error. Can you see that? The local variable a may not have been initialized. Its initialization is mandatory here. I have to initialize this particular variable with some value. Otherwise, Java will not allow. Okay. So once I initialize this particular variable with some value, then you see error is gone. I can run the code and you see 9 will be printed. That's fine. That's good. What if this variable I create here as a global variable int a, but I don't initialize. Okay, but if I want to access this variable inside this static methods can only access static stuff. You remember that, right? So I have to make this variable static, or I have to access this with the help of object reference, whatever it is. So now for now to make the things easy, static methods can only access the static stuff. So I'm just making this static so I can access this a. Did I initialize this variable a? This global variable, did I initialize in this example? No. But is there any error coming in Java asking me to initialize this variable? If it is a global variable, it is a local variable, I was getting an error. But for global variable, I am getting any error. If I am not getting an error, still I am trying to print the value of a. What value will be printed? What do you think, guys? What will be printed? Yes, PN saying 0. What about others? Balu saying 0. What about others? What do you think? Is it 0? Do you think it is 0? Everyone try to answer. Guess the answer. Now PN and Balu are saying 0. Do you think the same thing? ASCII value, AB is saying ASCII value, Onkar is saying 0. What about others? I want everyone to participate here, guys. Okay, let's be active. What value do you think may come here if I print? Most of the people are saying 0 and default value 0, Renuka 0. Okay, like that. Okay, yes, 0 will come, guys. That's the right answer. When I run the code, you see 0. Default value will be set by Java to 0. What if I give I'll give a different thing. Let's say instead of int, if I give double, I don't initialize this global variable. And if I try to access this, what will happen? What do you think will come? So Kalpesh 0.0, PN 0. Yes, the answer is 0.0, guys. It is a decimal value, right? 0.0 will come as a default value. 0.0 is a correct answer. Now, if I give something like a Boolean, I don't assign anything, then what will come? Kalpesh saying false. There are two possibilities only in the Boolean variable, right? Either true or false. What should be the default value? By default, false should be the default value. Okay. Like that, you understood the concept, right? Even though I'm not declaring this, if I'm trying to use this for a global variable in Java, the default values are considered. Okay. So integer has a 0 as a default value, whereas double has a decimal 0.0 as a default value, whereas Boolean has false as the default value. Okay, like that, guys. For example, if I say this is a string class, if I declare with, then I'm not initializing this with any string text or something, but I'm trying to use the string. So what do you think will happen in this case? What will be the default value? Kalpesh saying null, empty, null, null. Most of the people are saying null. If there is, for this is object oriented, string is not a data type, it is a class. So if no object is assigned to this particular object reference, so null will be the thing, guys. Okay, null will be coming. Okay, these are basics, guys. Okay, these are basics. Null will come. Okay, null will come, guys. Simple words. Okay, null is going to come. Fine. Okay, great. That's good. So hope you guys understood about the default values for now. Here I'll do one thing. Int A I'll say, then I'll say double B, then boolean C. This program I'll give you. Here D I'll say. Here I'll print it out. I'll make everything static. Otherwise I cannot access. Static methods can only access static stuff. So I have to add static keyword here. So system.out.println A, system.out.println B, system.out.println B. Just practice this program. But if you create the same thing, all these variables, if you create inside this method, then it's mandatory to initialize, guys. Without initializing, you cannot use them. But if they are global variables, we can access. Okay, for now that is the case. But that is a basic concept, guys. That's okay. Now let's go back to the question, which led me to answer this kind of question. Like, for suppose array size is 4, but we have entered only 3 elements. Is there any, are we facing any problem? No. Based on the type of the elements, the default value will be considered. Okay, default value will be considered. Okay, I'll just okay, size, if the size of the array is 4 and I am assigning only 3 elements and printing all 4 elements, then what will happen? Okay, that will happen. Okay, that one I already showed you, but default value will be coming. Okay, whatever the default values I covered so far. For example, 4 with the main method, I'll create a single dimensional array. Otherwise, okay, I'll create a single dimensional array here. Integer a is equal to new int of let's say 3 elements. I have to give 3 elements, but so a of 0 is equal to 9, a of 1 is equal to 5, a of 2 is equal to, I don't want to give a of 2. That's what is the thing, right? 3 elements, but I'm going to give only 2 elements. So if I try to print the 3 elements now without initializing third element, if I try to print all the 3 elements, a of 0 if I print, 9 will be definitely printed. So system.out.println, a of 1 if I try to print, here value is assigned, so 5 will be printed. If I say system.out.println a of 2, what will be printed, guys? Tell me. Now what will be printed? Even though it is for arrays, local variables also doesn't matter, guys. Okay. So for normal variables, global variables, we have to initialize, but array variables, even though they are local, we don't have to initialize. It's not compulsory. Yes, default value 0 will be printed. If here double was there, double array type is double means 0.0 would have been printed. If the array type is Boolean, then false would have been printed. Okay. So hope you got the idea, right? What will be printed? Is that clear? Everyone clear with this? Okay, great. So now let's move on to the shortcut representation of the array. Okay, keep asking me such kind of questions, guys. Okay, everyone will learn. Okay, you see, very beautiful questions you guys are asking. Okay, very good, guys. Keep asking such kind of questions. You see, you have to keep inquiring such kind of questions. That's very good. Out of box questions I'm getting. Okay, shortcut representation of 2-dimensional array. I'll create an array. I'll just say 5, class 5. Shortcut represent. For the same 2-dimensional array, I'm going to create a shortcut representation. How to create? It's very simple to create, guys. First thing is that, for example, it's an integer array. two-dimensional integer array, 2 square brackets I will provide. Name of the array is A. And first I have to provide the curly brace. And inside the curly brace, how many single dimensional arrays you want? You see, two-dimensional array is an array of single dimensional arrays. Okay, it is an array of multiple single dimensional arrays. How many single dimensional arrays you want for single dimensional array? Let's say 2 single dimensional array, 3 single dimensional array, and 4 single dimensional arrays. I want 4 single dimensional arrays, so I have to represent like this. And here in this individual single dimensional arrays, how many elements you want? For example, here I want 3 elements. Let's say 9, 5, 7. Here I want 8, 3, 6. Here I want, let's say 2, 1, 4. Here I want, let's say 5, 3, 2. Like this, I want. Let's say I can give a different sizes also. It's not fixed in size. Here, every single dimensional array, I gave 3 elements, but you can give 4 elements also if you want. Okay, that is possible. That is flexible kind of thing. Okay, shortcut representation for flexible sizes for each individual array elements is fine. Okay, is that clear, guys? Is that clear? Shortcut representation is clear for you. You can also do something like this. Okay, some people want to align something like this. Okay, if they want to understand, right, they can put it like this also. Okay, how many single dimensional arrays are there? Like this you can understand also. Okay, there are 4 single dimensional arrays. In every single dimensional array there are 3 elements. Okay, total 4. Instead of writing integer array, double dimensional array, a is equal to new int of 4, 3, we can write like this, guys. Okay, or you can write in a single line. This representation looks easy to understand. That's the only thing I formulated like this, but it's up to you whether you want to write in a single line or you want to describe like this. Okay, that's up to you, whatever you understand. Yeah, fine. Then the shortcut representation, guys, you see, I don't have to initialize. I have reduced the number of lines, right? By doing this, I have reduced the number of lines. Okay, I don't have to write separate lines for initializing each and every element of this array. Shortcut representation is very easy. Most of the cases in my Java programs, when I write the Java programs, I prefer to use a shortcut representation because I don't have to write so many lines to initialize each and every array element here. Okay, takes less space. Now I'll go with the system.out.println. A of 0, 0. A of 0, 0 means this is a 0, but A of 0 is the first array. In that 0 means first element, 9. System.out.println, A of 0, 1, that is 5. Then system.out.println, A of 0, then 2, this one. Then A of 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. A of 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. A of 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2. Okay, like that. So what I'll do, just to save the time, I'll just say A of 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. Then here A of 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. Then here I'll say A of total how many? 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 also is there. 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2. Done. Now run this code and everything should be printed. All these elements 957, 836, 957, 836, 214, 532. Clear with the shortcut representation of the arrays, two-dimensional arrays? Everyone clear with the how we have to specify the shortcut representation? Is it clear, guys? Great. This is a shortcut representation, guys. Nothing much. Okay, it's very easy. Now we have the length predefined variable of arrays. That's a here using this earlier in single dimensional array also we have the length predefined variables which can only find how many elements are there in this. What is the size of the single dimensional array? It can specify. But in two dimensional arrays, we can use length predefined variables to find how many single dimensional arrays are there, to find out how many single dimensional arrays are there, and how many elements are there in every single dimensional array also we can find. That's the catch. Okay. So length predefined variable, a small difference will be there. I'll tell you how to do that. Okay. So fine. I'll just do one thing. I'll just create one more. I'll use a shortcut representation, guys. Better. It will be easy for us to understand. So 6 main method. Here I'll create a two-dimensional array. Integer a is equal to new int of instead of new int of, I'll give like this. Here two single dimensional arrays I'll give, and in the first single dimensional array I'll write 9, 5, 7. Okay, 4. Otherwise 1, 3, 4, 8. Here I'll write it as let's say, I'll say 8, 9, 1, 5, 3, 7. Okay. So some here I'm giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here I'm giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Different sizes. This one first single dimensional array has 7 elements, whereas second single dimensional array has 6 elements. Let's say I'm intentionally giving that. Now, if I say system.out.println a.length, what will be printed? What do you think will be printed, guys? If I say a.length, what will be your answer? Try to guess it. Try to guess it, guys. A.length will give you what answer? PN is saying 2. What about others? What do you think? Rishi also saying 2. Balu saying 2. What about everyone? I want everyone to answer. Guys, be active. If I say a.length, what will be the output? Whether it is right or wrong doesn't matter. Just try to participate here. That's the main intention. Okay, most of the people are saying 2. Yes, that's correct, guys. How many single dimensional arrays are there? That will be retrieved. Here, first single dimensional array, second single dimensional array. That's why a.length will give you how many single dimensional arrays are there in this two-dimensional array. That will be the answer. Now the next thing is system.out.println. If I say a of 0 dot length, then what will happen? A of 0 dot length. What will be printed? A of 0 means this part. A of 0 means this part. How many elements are in this single dimensional array? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 will be printed. That's correct. 7 is the right answer. Now system.out.println. If I say a of 1 dot length, then what will happen? In the second single dimensional array, how many elements are there? In the second single dimensional array, a of 1 means second single dimensional array. In that, what is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 will be the answer. Okay. 2, 7, 6 should be printed in the output. Everyone clear with the length predefined variable? How to use the length predefined variable with a two-dimensional array is clear for you? Nagavani, what is your question? Will it not start from 0 means?
That counting. 0 dot length.
A of 0 dot length, you mean to say?
Yes, yes. As
Uh, uh,
indexing, we are
First of
starting
all,
from 0.
yeah, index is fine. A of 0 means what? Here 0 means the first array index.
First, yes.
Here 0 represents A of 0 means this part. In that, what is
Yes.
the length? Length we generally count as elements, right?
Okay, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? That's what we do,
Okay.
right? If you say a
Yes.
dot length here, how many single dimensional arrays are there? 2 are there. 1, 2. It is
Okay.
not about index, right? Like that, okay? Here here index is all about the first array. In that first array, what is the length? Length is number of elements, okay? 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's clear for you, Nagavani?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, small confusions may be there, but try to recollect, okay? That's okay. If still doubts, you can ask me, no problem. Then the next part is using for loop with two-dimensional arrays. Okay, using for loop with two-dimensional arrays. How to use for loop with two-dimensional arrays is the next part I am going to show you. So I'll just create 7 main method. First, I'll write very big program, and after that I'll decide that, okay, integer array a is equal to new int of 2 comma 3. I'll say, okay, that means how many single dimensional arrays? How many single dimensional arrays are there in this 2-dimensional array? Tell me now. 2, right? 2 are there, okay. And in every single dimensional array, how many elements will be there? In every single dimensional array, how many elements will be there? 3 will be there, okay. Now, in order to assign that in a traditional way, I would write a of 0, 0, okay. A of 0, 0 is equal to, say, let's say 9. A of 0, 1 is equal to 5. A of 0, 2 is equal to 7, right? So far, good. Then A of 1. There are 2 single dimensional arrays. First single dimensional array, A of 0, and in that 3 elements, 0, 1, 2. Okay, this 3 means 0, 1, 2 are the 3. Okay, size is 3. So index will start with 0, 0, 1, 2. But here 2 is there. First array, single dimensional array we have A of 0, in that 3 elements are there. Okay, and the second single dimensional array will have the A of 1. A of 1, first element 0. A of 1, 1. Practice it, guys. It will be clear for you. Okay. So just by watching, it may be confusing. All the programs I am covering for you today, you have to go and practice. Okay. 8, 6. A of 1, 2, then 3. Okay. Now, if I have to access them, I have to generally write like this: system.out.println A of 0, 0. And just print it out. Okay. A of 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. A of 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay, here there is a mistake. You see, A of 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. This is a general program. Now, I'll get the output 957,863. But here, I want to reduce this many number of lines. What I have to do, guys? I don't want to write the 6 lines. Instead of that, in a single line, I want to complete. What I have to do? Tell me the answer. What I have to do? For this one, guys. For this one, how can I use for loop? I want to reduce this 6 lines. Yes, PN, you are right. Shortcut representation, I have to go. Instead of writing the actual representation of the integer array, I have to go with the shortcut representation where 2 curly braces I will provide. There are 2 single dimensional arrays, and in each and every single dimensional array, here 3 elements are there. So I'll write the 3 elements: 9, 5, 7, and here 8, 6, 3. 8, 6, 3. So this part has been reduced, right? This is as much same as whatever I have done that. Now, here there are 6 statements. Instead of writing like this, I want to simplify this. For that, I have to use what? For accessing, I can use for loop or not. For int, I'll say R for row, let's say. R is equal to 0. R less than. How to find how many single dimensional arrays are there? How to find how many single dimensional arrays are there using the length predefined variable? Can I say a dot length? A dot length will give you what? A dot length will give you how many single dimensional arrays are there in this 2-dimensional array. A dot length. I told you already. I explained that already. R plus plus. This I'll write like this. And inside that, I have to create one more for loop. Inside that, I have to create one more for loop for int C is equal to column is equal to 0, column less than A of this R, A of R, in the first iteration, r will be 0. A of 0 means this first array. What is the size of this first array? How to find out? AR dot length. C plus plus, column plus plus, let's say. And here, I'll simply print it out. System.out.println A of R and C. Do you understand this logic, guys? Whatever I written, is it clear for you? Is it clear? The logic is clear? Using all the basics I covered in the previous class, previous things, is it clear for you? Or any confusions? If you have any confusions, ask me right away, guys. I can explain again if you want. Any confusions, you have to tell me now. This will give you how many arrays? 2 arrays. So r is equal to 0, r less than 2. That means 0 and 1. 2 times the external for loop will be iterated. Okay. When the external for loop when r is equal to 0, 0 less than 2 is true, we'll go inside the first for loop, and here the second for loop will start when r is equal to 0. Then c is equal to 0 will happen. 0 less than a of r dot length. That means a of 0 dot length is how much? A of 0 dot length is how much? 3. 0 less than 3 is true. We'll go inside this inner for loop, and here it will print a of rc. R is 0, c is also 0. A of 0, 0 is how much? 9. 9 will be printed. After that, control will go to C++. Here C will become 1. 1 less than 3. True again. Go inside. A of R is still 0. C became 1. 0, 1. 5 will be printed. Then C++. C will become 2. 2 less than 3. Still true. Come down. A of 0, 2. A of 0, 2, right? A of 0, 2 means 7 will be printed. Then C will become 3. 3 less than 3. It is false. 3 less than 3 is false. We'll go out of this for loop, and control will go to R++, where R will become 1. 1 less than 2. True. Go inside. Again, this inner for loop will come, where again C will become 0. 0 less than A of R. R is now 1. A of 1 is this array. A of 1 dot length. What is the size of this array? 3. 1 less than 3. True. 0 less than 3. So C became what? 0, right? Yeah. R became 1, C became 0. Okay. So 0 less than 3. True. Go inside. A of 1, 0. What is A of 1, 0? 8. 8 will be printed. C++. C will become 1. 1 less than 3. A of 1, 1. 6 will be printed. C will become 2. 2 less than 3. True again. A of 1, 2. 3 will be printed. C will become 3. 3 less than 3 is false. We'll go out of this for loop, and R++ will happen, where earlier R was 1. So now R will become 2. 2 less than 2 will be false. We'll come out of the for loop, and entire array elements will be printed. Hope it is clear, guys. The logic, whatever I have written, how to use for loop. Is it clear? How to use for loop with the 2-dimensional array? Is it clear? Everyone type C in the chat box if it is clear for you. I want to see if everyone is clear about this. If you are not clear, let me know, guys. That's okay. Okay. You are getting confused anywhere, I'm here to help you out. Okay. Just type C. If you are not getting anything, you can ask me the questions, and you can stop me and clarify yourself. Okay. Okay. This is good. Now,
Sir, I have a question.
yeah, please.
It will work for the same, what is it? The same column, like the first also 3 columns, second also 3 column.
If you give more elements,
Then
also it will work. For example, here, if I give 4, 9, also it will work. No problem. This logic.
okay,
Why? Because we are giving A of R, right? A of R dot length. For example, when R was 0, A of 0 dot length means 3 will come. But when R becomes 1, second row, okay? In that case, A of R, A of 1 dot length is different. that is 5. So C less than 5 will be there. You got it right?
Yes,
This is
sir.
the question you are asking me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it will work. Even though the different single dimensional arrays have different sizes, still it will work. This logic will work for that. Okay. Any other questions, guys? In this two-dimensional arrays. So I have to do some more thing for this two-dimensional array where, I don't want to print something like this. 9578634 I'll just reduce this for now. Just for the sake of for some time, I'll just reduce this. That's possible, but I'll just reduce it back so that I don't want the elements to be printed like this. I want 957 like this. I want to get printed 9576083. This format, this tabular format, I want to print. In that format, I want to get the output. What I have to do? For that, here instead of println, I'll make print. Okay. Inside println, instead of println, I'll say print. What will happen? All these elements will be printed in same line or not? Let's run and see what is happening when I change this to println to print 9578663. But I want the first array elements to be printed in the first line and second array elements. The second array elements I want to print in the bottom lines. For that, what I'll do after this inner for loop, I'll write a normal print statement without printing anything. It will take you, ln will take you to the new line after printing a first array elements. This inner for loop will print the first array elements. After that, will be taken to the new line. See, somewhat modification will happen where you see 957,863. But I want some spaces in between. After 9, I want a space. After 5, I want a space. After 8, I want a space. After 6, I want a space. Okay. For that, what I'll do is in the same print statement, I'll append that with some space. Now run the code. Did you get the output? Whatever I thought. Are you getting this? The format. Clear, guys? Small modifications we have to do, guys. Okay. So here, instead of println, we have to make it print. And you just add spaces so that you will get some spaces between the numbers. And after every inner for loop, just go to the new line so that every array element, this first array will be printed in the first line. Second array elements will be printed in the second line. Third array elements will be printed in the third line and so on because of this empty println statement. Okay. So people generally write this kind of code, guys. Okay. People generally write this kind of code. Clear, everyone? Clear so far? How to use for loop with two-dimensional arrays is clear. Okay, this is all for today, guys. But tomorrow, remind me, I would like to use for each loop. Okay, here in the notes, I have not mentioned that, but I would like to use for each loop and the remaining topics of the array, some miscellaneous topic of the array, I'm going to cover. If you come up with any doubts also, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to clear about arrays. And after that, we'll go for the string class and its methods, then wrapper class and primitive data types, and then exception handling. So let's go slow, guys. No hurries, nothing. Because you guys are asking me a lot of questions. That's very good. Understanding the things is very important. Okay. Understanding the things is very important. So the people who are new to this batch who joined recently, just stay in the meeting. And other people, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, you can leave for today.
Arun, hi.
Yeah. Yes.
Arun, I have a doubt with single dimensional array.
Two-dimensional array.
Um,
Okay.
No, one dimensional array. Sorry.
One-dimensional array. Okay, let me go there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I've written a code. Can I paste it in the chat?
Yeah, you can paste. No problem. You can paste it. Or if you want, okay, fine. Paste your chat. Better.
Maybe it's too late.
No problem. Let me see. Public static void main string of box double A. Okay, single dimensional array 1.1, 2.2, 3.3, 4.4. That's fine. That's good so far. Then I'm just going through the comment. Just give me a second. A of 0. You mentioned A of 0. So 1.1 should be printed. A of 1 means 2.2 should be printed. A of 2 means 3.3 should be printed. A of 3 means 4.4 should be printed. A dot length means 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 should be printed. Then again, you have written for loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than a dot length, I plus plus. Yeah. System dot out dot println, a of I. That's fine. Then for each loop we have written for double I colon A. Yes. Each and every element of that array is a double type. So you mentioned double, that's fine. System.out.println I. So that will be printed. So what is the problem in this?
No, this is not, this is right. I don't have any errors with this. My question is when I do the normal for loop, since all the elements, all the elements have double data type, shouldn't the data type inside the for loop be double instead of int? When I gave double, I was getting compiler error, so I had to change it to int, and
You
it got
mean
resolved.
for int I is equal to 0, instead of that you are giving for double is equal to 0?
Correct, yes.
That's wrong. That's wrong. You have to still give int only.
I thought since all the elements have
No, it's
double
not
data
about
type.
that. It's in the normal for
Yeah.
loop. It's not about elements. It's about the index. Index will always be in integer format.
Oh, got it. So 0, 1, 2, 3.
You are
That's the
confusing in
index, which is
between. You are confusing in between array elements and for loop index. For loop index is a
right.
separate thing, right? If you clearly
Okay.
think, for loop index is a separate thing. Array elements are separate thing. When you go
Right.
for each loop, then it is required because we are not using index there for each loop. So then you have to consider the individual arrays elements data type. Okay. Then you have clearly
Okay.
used in your program, right? It is working fine for you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Normal
Thank
for
you.
loop
That was my
index is
doubt.
a separate thing. Yeah, I got it. Hope you understood now, right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Thanks, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome. Any other questions, guys? Guys, any other questions? Okay, if you don't have any questions, leave the meeting, guys, and only the people who joined today freshly. If this is your first session and all, if I have not talked to you, then be there in the meeting. Other people can leave. Meanwhile, I'll also do one thing. The new people also, yeah, thanks. Welcome, Mahesh. Welcome, Maha. And also new guys, what I do every day is like whatever the code I explain here, right? For example, today I covered this arrays 2. Like as part of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classes I created. This code I'll upload and share it with the people. So what I'll do generally, you can follow this, okay? Whatever I'm saying, you just try to follow. Go to the Telegram group. Hope you are part of the Telegram group, guys. The new guys, just type in the chat box if you are part of the Telegram group. Just type yes. Yeah. Only the new guys. Sunil, yes. Renuka, yes. Okay. Raju Singh, yes, right, correct. So what I will do in the Telegram group, I'll show you right away. Just see, just follow. This is our batch related Telegram group. Okay. Here I'll write down today's code. Okay. And also share the notes. Every day I'll share the notes, guys. Okay. If there are any notes associated, today's notes like that, I'll share today's notes. First, I'll share today's notes and followed by the notes I have used today. Somewhere my notes will be there. Give me a second. Yeah, this is the notes I have used. So I'll paste the notes first of all for today's notes. And after that, whatever the code I have demonstrated in today's session that I'm going to share with you guys. How I'm going to share that code with you guys. So I'll right click on this project where I have worked on it and just go to properties. You don't have to learn about this, but I just do this every day. Okay, so at the end of the session to share the code that I have demonstrated every day, I'll do this. Okay, so here we have this first Java project. The first Java project only, right? The code is there. So just go inside the folder. I'll go inside the folder of the first Java project in my machine, and I'll copy this and go to my local repos. And here batch 1 project. This is a batch 1 project I am maintaining as a local repo. replace. After that, I'll simply say right click, show more options. I'll use some Git commands. I have not explained to any of the team members how to use a Git command, but I'm using it to share the code with an intention of sharing the code. Sorry, just wrong. Retyped. Git add dot then git status. Git commit -m 2-dimensional arrays. Git push origin main. The code will be uploaded. I'll just go to the GitHub where it got uploaded. Batch 1 project. Just now I uploaded. You can see the commits. Recent commit you will see. 2-dimensional arrays. Okay. This is the area I committed. Click on that. You will get all the changes. So this is all the code I have committed, but that's fine. I'll go to the project level and go to SRC. And in that, I just went to arrays 2. And in that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all these classes. Okay, just today itself, now it's coming, right? I'll just copy this path and provide so that if you want the code of 1.java, just click on 1.java, you'll get the code. Okay, but I'll give the path of this place where all these Java files are available. And I'll simply say today's code and give the code. Okay, like this, I'll give the code every day. The next thing I do is I'll give the assignments, guys. Okay. Next part is that I generally give the assignments every day. So if you have understood the session, you will be easily able to do the assignments. Otherwise, you have to go through the recording and understand and do the assignments. Okay. Create a 2-dimensional array in traditional format. Assign values to it and print those array element values. Okay. This is assignment 1. Assignment 2 is find the size of 2-dimensional array using find how many, otherwise I'll write find how many single dimensional arrays are there in 2-dimensional array. Okay, this is another one. Assignment 3. Find how many create an array. That is create a 2-dimensional array. 2-dimensional array having different number of elements in their single dimensional arrays. Otherwise, we can simply say jagged arrays or something. Create jagged arrays. Okay? Simple word is create jagged arrays. Create 2-dimensional jagged arrays. Okay. This is the easiest way to write for me. Assignment 4. Find how many elements. How many elements are there in the second single dimensional array of 2-dimensional arrays. Assignment 4 I gave. Assignment 5. Create assignment 5. Create 2-dimensional array using shortcut representation. Okay, assignment 6. Use for loop for iterating and printing two-dimensional arrays in rows and columns format in output. Okay, whatever I explained, if you understand, you can do all these assignments without any problem, guys. These are not difficult ones. Okay, you can do that. And after that, I'll say recording will be uploaded soon. Okay, after 1 or 2 hours, I'll upload the recording. Today's recording will be uploaded soon here. Okay, done. So this is what I do every day, guys, in the Telegram group. So set 1 minute. Yeah, any is it clear? Is it clear, guys? The new guys, is it clear what I do every day? And are you part of the WhatsApp group already, where people are communicating with each other and helping with each other? Are you part of that WhatsApp group also? Yeah, where we have the community and all. Yeah, great. And now I would like to talk one by one. So first, who want to talk to me? Out of you 3 guys, who want to talk to me, guys?
Myself.
Raju Singh?
Yes,
Or-
sir.
Yeah, Raju Singh, tell me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah, tell me, Raju Singh.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can't you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Your voice is breaking here. I don't know why.
Okay. When this batch was started, sir?
No. A lot of disturbance is coming. Can you speak again one more time? Let's see.
Yeah. When this
No.
batch was started, sir?
I think your mic is not good. Okay, maybe whatever you are speaking, right? It's breaking. The sound is breaking a bit. A lot of breaking. Okay.
Okay, sir. Without mic, I try to speak. Can it
So
create
do one thing,
audio?
Raju Singh. Raju Singh, do one thing. Your question, you type in the chat box better. Not able to hear you.
Okay.
So let me ask you some questions, Raju Singh. Like you just give me the answer in the chat box. Okay. So are you able to understand today's session?
Yeah.
Just type in the chat box better. I'm not able to hear you properly. So did you understand today's session? Raju Singh, just type in the chat box. Okay, when this batch started, okay. So yeah, it started long back, but initially I covered some basics of Java and Selenium commands we completed, but I'll guide you, Raju Singh. So like,
Okay.
so what's going to happen now is like, I'm going to take a break for a week. Okay. So tomorrow I'll take a session. On 6th, I'm going to take a session. And from 7th onwards, I'm not available, guys. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If possible, I'll join by 12th, but I'm not sure. Mostly I'll try to join by 12th. So how many days you will get? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So if this time you can utilize to, I'll give you some, some videos, numbers that you can go through by yourself and try to finish up by yourself. Anyhow, these things will be repeated again for you. Okay. These things will be repeated again for you. This is a cycle of things. We are not doing, batch by batch. Rather, we are taking the people in between and, and trying to make them understand and giving some guidance so that they can get to the track. Okay. That's what we are doing. So, but I want to know, Raju Singh, like earlier, any experience of Selenium Java you have? Have you worked on Selenium Java earlier?
No.
How much of knowledge you have?
Sir, yesterday I talked to you. I have a gap of 8 years.
I'm not able to hear. Somehow your mic is breaking. A lot of noise.
Okay.
Type in the chat. Type in the chat better, Raj. Yesterday you talked to me already. You mean to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. So I'll give you a separate plan, Raju Singh. Whether you have talked or not doesn't matter. But I'll give you a plan. Okay. Let me speak to other people. for a while. Okay, you can mute yourself, Raju Singh, for a while, as unable to hear you. Then next one, who want to talk to me? Renuka?
Myself, sir.
Renuka, you there? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, Renuka? Okay, what's the problem? Okay, Renuka. Yeah. I would like to speak to you, Renuka. Like, you joined when? Today itself. So, do you already have some knowledge of Java and Selenium? Already, do you have some knowledge of Java and Selenium? At least some to some extent. Not advanced topics, but object oriented and all those concepts. You have an idea. Renuka, I'm not able to hear you somehow. Are you speaking actually? Otherwise, you put in the chat box. That's also okay. So, at what level you are? I am new to IT. Complete zero knowledge on Java. You can answer in the chat box. Okay, fine. Okay, I think you okay, and Selenium also no knowledge at all, I guess, right? In that case, you are from non-IT field. That's okay, Renuka. I'll just guide you properly then. Okay. So we'll try to think of something. But meanwhile, what I will do, Renuka, is like I'll give you some videos. Just go through that. Okay. It will be very easy for you to understand. And still, if you are facing any problem, right, I'll plan something for you guys. Okay. Don't worry about that. Okay. How to make you guys get into track, I'll take care of that. Okay. So because I'm telling you from 7th onwards, I'm not available. I'm going to give you some videos that you have to watch and be ready for that. Okay. So because we have a lot of 5 days of time, you guys can do it. And again, I'm going to repeat these topics for you. In the coming days, I'll repeat the topics for you so that, just continue this. Only the intention is that you should not wait for a long period of time for the next batch to start. That's the only intention. Okay. So I'll try to make sure that you understand everything. So, but for that, I also need your support where I'll give you some recordings and numbers of the recordings that you have to watch, okay, by yourself for 5 days. And still after that, on next weekend, Monday, when I come back, right, I'll ask you again, Renuka, like, what is the status? And based on your status, we'll plan something, okay? I'll be there, no problem. Fine. And coming to the other person, who is the other one? Sunil, right, Sunil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sunil, tell me.
Uh, Sir, can I join this batch or next batch, sir? Already 32 days are over.
Yes, already 34 days are over, Sunil, but there is nothing to worry because I just want to know, like, what is your current status?
Presently, I'm working in non-IT background, sir.
You're working in non-IT background. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So any previous knowledge of Java or Selenium so far?
Yeah, from last 3 months, I'm following your YouTube channel, sir.
So till what extent you have learned in Java from my YouTube videos?
I think I watch your manual videos, I think 35 videos.
Okay, then after that?
After that, Java I didn't get, randomly I watched your videos.
Okay, today's session, did you understand or not? That's the
Yeah, a
other
little
question.
bit understand, sir. Almost 50-60% I understand, sir. Only that class topic only I follow.
No problem, no problem. That's okay. I can see like there is some knowledge required for you. Now Raju
Yes.
Singh, you can also speak once. Now things are good for my end. Maybe there was some connection problem. Raju Singh,
Yes.
yeah, I can hear you now properly. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So about you, like, do you have any previous knowledge of Selenium Java and Selenium or Java, Raju Singh?
I have a Core Java. I have knowledge of Core Java.
But Selenium you don't have, right?
No.
Yeah, fine, got it. So then other one is who is other one? Renuka, right? Renuka, I guess. Renuka, can you speak now? Just once. Let's see. Hello. Hello, Renuka. Can you hear me, Renuka? Okay, so maybe some issues from her end. She's speaking, but I don't think I can listen to that. Can hear that. Fine, no problem, guys. I'll give you a plan now. Just be there.
Okay.
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 No matter what, from starting from today, you have to do that. So I'm going to guide you. So there are so many sessions you completed. Don't worry about that because we are covering these trainings in module basis. Java is one module, Selenium is one module, and manual testing is one module. Manual testing we didn't cover so far. Okay.
Okay.
And manual testing we didn't touch. And the other parts are like, Selenium module. Some portion is covered, but few videos only. Okay. And coming to the Java, we covered a lot already. Okay. Java covered a lot. We are now in the advanced concepts of Java. So what I want you guys to do is here you see you are part of this Telegram group, right?
Okay.
No need to start from the beginning. No need to start from the day one. I'll tell you from where you have to start. Start with day 11, guys. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Day 11. Okay.
Okay.
So day 11. Okay. You can see here clearly. Day 11 is a place where I have started. 1 minute. 1 minute. Day 12 or day 11. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Day getting started with Java. Okay, fine. Yeah, day 11, guys. Okay. So here recordings are there. You can say recording links are there, right? You can see on the screen. Today's recording, day 11. Start from day 11 and keep coming down. Okay. These are all Java. Okay. So for now, I'm in Java only, right? I'm teaching you Java concepts only. So better you move from day 11 and keep going down. Okay. Keep going down. Constructors and all those things. This will be repeated for you, don't worry. But for now, just for temporary case, I want you guys to go through these videos, okay?
Okay.
So that you are making you guys into your track will be easy for me, okay? That's the only reason.
Okay.
Day 11 you start, and any questions you have any day at the end of the sessions you can ask me while you're going through these videos. If you have any questions, you can ask me every day. I'll give you some time after the meetings, and you can, I'll give you some time to explain the stuff for you. No problem, okay? I'll be there. Yeah, Tanmay, tell me, what is the issue?
Arun, can you run any Selenium script with Chrome? I'm not able to run from study. For other browser, it's working for me.
You mean to say you're unable to run the Selenium script using Chrome browser, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'll come back to you. Okay. Day 11 to day 26 is your first target, guys. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll pick in the chat box. Day 11 to day 26, you have to learn. That's almost how many? 11,
15 videos.
15 recordings you have to watch, guys. Okay. So day 11, this is your first target. Everyone of you guys have to do that. Day 11 to day 15. sorry, day 26.
26.
That is 15 sessions you have to watch. And no need to worry. Why? Because you will get a lot of, time, because I'll be on vacation from 7th onwards to most probably 12th also. I may start from 13th, but there is a possibility that I may start on 12th also. I don't know. For now, I cannot be sure. I'll update you guys. Okay, 12th or 13th, I'll come back and then we'll continue with the session. So this gap starting from today, right? Tomorrow we'll have session. That's okay. But today you can start with that day 11 to day 26 videos. Okay,
Right.
that's fine. That's
Yes,
a
sir.
temporary for that. And after that, you see, I'll take few days for Java sessions to be completed. And while the Java, once you complete this day 11 to day 26, come back to me. I'll give you another few videos, 1 or 2 or 3 videos that you have to watch. That's it. Okay, for Selenium, nothing much. Okay, then we'll be on good part, good side. That's the plan, guys. Okay. So everyone do it. Renuka and Sunil and Raju Singh. You just try to implement that plan. Day 11 to day 26. Try to finish up. Okay. For now, and I'll repeat that topics for you in the upcoming days. For you. Okay. If any doubts, also I'll be there for you to clear every day. Okay. I'll be there every day to clear your doubts from those topics also. Okay. No need to worry.
Okay.
Much time you want, you just tell me. I'll be there here in the meeting. Okay. After our daily sessions will be over, right? The remaining time I can spend with you. Okay, and give you the explanation of the stuff. Okay. Any doubts and etc. To
Right.
clear your confusions and all. Okay. Now, Tanmay, like, do you want to share your screen?
Yes, I
Okay,
will share
I'm
my
just,
screen.
yeah, I have given you the permission. You can share your screen now.
Are you able to see
Yeah.
my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
So for example, I just running one action class script and
You are
also
writing webmanager.chromedriver.setup.
yeah, I will just change with Chrome. Okay, one more I have one thing. Initially, I have that code. For other browser, it's working fine. Let me replace this. So I thought something issue with Chrome for only for my system. That's one confusion for me.
Then do one thing, uninstall the Chrome browser, install it again in your machine.
I have updated that try yesterday. Yeah, but
And you have uninstalled and installed.
yes,
So what error you are getting anyhow in the console?
it takes 1 minute. How to remove this from here?
What is that?
I'm not able to see console. This
Go to window menu on the top. Go to window menu on the top on Eclipse IDE.
yeah, it's get hide by this this zoom tool issue.
Okay.
It's hidden. Yeah, let me find.
Stop sharing and share again. When you
Okay,
share again, then select the entire machine option.
okay. I think now it's launched, but somehow,
Yeah, I can see. I can see.
yeah, yesterday I'm not able to
What is
get
error
it.
you are getting?
A connection attempt to fail because of connected party is not respond, something like that.
Okay. So do one thing. Don't complicate. Only for this script it is happening, or all the scripts?
Most of the script. Then I
Fine. Do
change.
one thing. Just do one thing. Create a new class before me. Create new Java file, just temporary. Right click new class. Name that as test Chrome or whatever it is. Yeah. You are using main method. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just select the main method if you want. Create the main method inside it. Okay, inside the main method, you write the code. Just one line you write.
Yeah. Any or Chrome, particular Chrome.
Yeah, put a semicolon, run the code, run the script, run the script. Don't write any other code. Run the script.
Okay.
Just wait.
For other than Chrome, it's working fine.
Yeah, what's happening?
For other browser like Edge and Firefox, it's going well. But I think for Chrome,
Maybe in your local machine only there is some problem. Do
Yes,
one
yes.
thing. Replace this instead of Firefox driver. Something you write then we can understand what's going on. Yeah, there is something coming up. Wait.
It's
Just
up
find-
here. Now
No,
it's
no
up,
need.
but yeah.
Let's see. Wait. It's kind of slow, but let's see. Is it able to launch the Chrome browser or not? Let's see. This is the error you are getting?
Yes.
Please update to a Selenium version that supports CDP version. What is the Selenium version you are using? Just scroll down, go to the pom.xml file.
4.16, the latest one.
No, I guess. Just go with the latest version. Go to MVN repository and find out what is the latest version we have.
Two point 17.
Give that. Okay, go and run the script again. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Let's see. Taking some time now. Let's wait.
Yes.
I think it stopped. Anything happened?
Yeah. No.
Did the
There
browser
was
open or something happened? There was an error. Managing Chrome driver, error sending request from URL.
that one common error I'm getting.
They're trying to connect a connection. Attempt failed because the connected party did not properly respond after a or established. I think whatever you are doing is right, but there is something going wrong.
Can you run on your system once in any old script?
It will work without any problem in my case, definitely. Okay. So there is something that you have done something in your machine because of which it is happening, it seems. Any configurations or anything you touched
No.
for Chrome driver earlier in this machine, because you already have written a lot of code here.
Yeah, but I just used that WebDriver manager previously. Apart from that, nothing.
Then it should work fine, right?
Yeah.
You see, using driver found in cache sheet, something is saying, you see.
Yeah.
Can you paste this thing in the chat GPT or something? We may get a solution.
Yeah.
Copy the same line and then paste in the chat GPT once. Raju, Renika, Sunil, if you want to leave, you can leave, guys. There's nothing, okay? So if you don't have to worry about you are not getting any problem here, you can leave, okay? No need to stay. If you want, you can leave, okay? I'll just speak to Tanmay. It's up to you whether you want to stay or leave, okay?
Okay.
I'm
Thank
solving
you.
some problem, Tanmay. Yeah, welcome.
Okay.
There are some common reason, some internet connection and proxy network issue and VPN type.
You are using company's laptop or something?
No, personal laptop.
Personal laptop.
Hmm.
So what is the chat GPT saying?
It's saying like the warning you saying indicate that there was an error while retrieving the information from Chrome driver versions. Version is also updated.
Chrome driver is updated already?
Yeah, already updated, latest version.
There is a mismatch between some version is happening.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
it's
this kind of stuff. Okay. So can you paste that message to me in the chat box once, whatever the message you
Yes.
are getting? Just give me that in the chat box once.
Arun, I need to go office, so I think we need to stop. I will check.
Yeah, fine. No
Yeah.
problem. We can continue tomorrow. No problem. I'll 1
Yeah.
minute. Okay, you can leave. I'll just copy
Yeah.
from the
It's
chat
a
box.
9.
Okay.
I just forgot. It's a 9.
Yeah,
9
correct.
a.m. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Thanks,
yes.
Arun. Thanks. Okay.
Fine,
Bye.
no problem. I'll just look into this.
Okay.
Fine. Okay.